Hi Aries, I'm Brenda and I'm here again today to bring you your monthly angel card reading, tarot card reading for the month of November 2018. I have not put out October's videos as I was out of the country for most of the month, and so I have just moved on, and this will be your November readings for that month. I want to thank you Aries for your interest in my channel and for liking, viewing, and sharing these videos. If you would like clarity and accuracy for anything to do with this reading, because this is a general reading, it will not resonate with everyone, but you can contact me by pressing that button and it will take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer and how to schedule a session or an appointment with me for a reading or a Reiki session. So Aries, let's get on with it. For your first week, you have the Hermit, you have the Four of Fire, and you have the Six of Water. So we're starting off first with the Four of Fire. So if some of you have been having some challenges and some difficulties and some issues within your home life and your personal life and your family, please know that all the efforts that you've been making and all the things that you've been doing to try to bring harmony into the equation there, it's going to show up in the form of abundance, my friend. I do see things turning around. Your personal and family life will be improving, Aries, and things are going to be getting better for you. I do see that some of you have been working on a very involved project that you've had your head down and you've been totally focused on. Know that this will be the completion of this project, and they refer to it as a successful completion of that project. So this is all about self-development, the fire cards, Aries, as you know. So things are going to shift. If you've been dealing with personal and family issues, they are going to shift and things are going to improve because the abundance is being shown to me coming in, and you will be finished doing all that hard work. Now, in the middle of the first week, you've been given the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about you going within and spending time with yourself and contemplating and thinking about what is it I want to do with the rest of my life. What is it I want to, where do I want to go, and who do I want to spend my time with? And you're going to be plotting and planning and thinking about that. And often it comes in the form of meditation. You may be sitting on quiet times on your own, thinking about this. And it's spending quiet meditation with yourself and going over and hashing over. Yes, we can hash over our past. We don't want to dwell on it, okay, and drag it into our present moment. But think back where it was where you were your most content and happy, and how you can incorporate that into your now time rather, and moving forward into your future. So I do see that it's all about you sitting back. You've been through some trying times, Aries, and now you're going to sit back and you're going to look into your own self-discovery now. You're going to start discovering what it is you as a person want personally in your life. So the Hermit is all about that, spending time on your own to rediscover the things that it is you want to happen in your life. At the end of the first week, you've been given a water card, and this is the Six of Water, Aries. So Aries, water cards have to do with relationships, and sometimes they can be one-on-one intimate relationships, or other times they can be with the people around you that you're close to. And this is telling me that you again are with this Hermit, spending time on your own, and you're thinking about way back into your childhood and your background and how you've evolved and where you've come to now. And also it shows me that you will be dealing, some of you Aries, with children personally right now that are involved around in your life. So there will be some issues and some circumstances and things that you will be getting involved with and helping or mentoring or teaching children around you. I do see that you have been meditating, you have been contemplating, you have been spending time in your headspace and thinking about your past as far back as your childhood. And there's nothing wrong with romanticizing about your childhood and thinking of the good times. Moving on to the beginning of the second week, you've been given a fire card again, and it was the same as the first week. You were given, the beginning of the first week, you were given a fire card. And this is all about being motivational and idealistic and ambitious and charismatic, and knowing that you may be coming in the company of a person, this king, around you who's going to help you with things and give you some assistance and some ideas and some mentoring. because I see that you're going to be focusing majorly on a subject right now, and you're going to have to communicate with vision. They tell me this is how you're going to succeed at that and protect yourself with this situation. But they show me you have leadership qualities, and you're capable of doing this. If you are up there trying to defend yourself, against others, know that you have the leadership qualities, and you're going to be scripted and guided how to do this. So know that you're going to be getting advice from someone who's very creative, and it could be someone who's legal, it could be someone close to you, it could be someone who's had to go through the same thing that you're going through now. But know that you will come out of this if you can communicate with vision, and because you have leadership qualities. In the middle of the second week, Aries, you've been given an air card, and this is the Six of Air. And air cards generally have to do with justice, and they have to do often with legal issues and making fair and just decisions and choices and being fair about everything within yourself and others around you. So if you're coming up against some opposition, please know that things are looking up for you, and that it is the end of a difficult situation. So things will start working out for you if you've had to stand up and defend yourself and hold your head up. And if you're dealing with legal issues and situations like that with lawyers and so on, please know that you're going to come out on top of this. Things are going to improve. Things are looking up, to the point where when it's over with, you're just going to take a deep breath and you're going to say, I just need to get away and I want to go on a holiday and take a trip. So some of you will actually be going on a trip physically. I do see it over a large body of water. Some of you may be in a ship, but I do see some of you going away on a holiday. And it will be time for celebration, because you're at the helm of this ship, and everybody else behind you that was trying to bring you down and trying to attack you and trying to discredit you, they're in the background. They're chasing after you, but they're not going to catch you. So please know that things are looking up for those of you dealing with having to defend yourself for any reason. At the end of the second week, Aries, you've been given another water card, and this is the 10 of water. And I love the number 10, because 10 usually has to do with good things happening and the end of things happening and things moving on. And this is all about rekindling your situation in your family life. And I see that things are going to improve there in your personal life as well for some of you. And I do see that this will be bringing into the equation for you more emotional and material needs coming into you that will be met to you. So you're going to be much better off when it comes to your family and your home life right now. Those of you that have been in a relationship and you've questioned it, please know this is a trustworthy relationship. I do see things turning around, things are improving, and things are going to get better there. So some of you that have had challenges in your personal life, in your home life, in your family life, know that, and it could have to do with that Six of Air too, defending yourself and having to stand up for yourself if there was something that you were involved with in your family and your home life as well. So this is a trustworthy relationship. You can let down the trust card now and know that things are okay and they're going to improve there as well. The beginning of the third week of November, Aries, you've been given another air card, and this is the Five of Air. And you have two of them in this reading right now. And again, it has to do with justice and trying to make the score right and being fair and doing what's right for you, okay, standing up. I do see that there is a situation that is involving other people, and you need to look at everybody's motives before you make a choice, because if you jump in with both feet into the quicksand, you'll start to sink. You need to think about and look at the whole picture, okay, when you step up on that platform, because if you jump in, they refer to you making the wrong choice. It'll be unwise. So do your homework, check off your list, make sure you know what's going on in the background before you jump in and make that choice. In the middle of the third week, you've been given a major card, and you have been given life experience. So this is all about you coming into your own right now, and you're starting to ascend and expand and grow even more. And there has been a significant life event that has really held you up for quite a while. And I do see that it is going to lead you to change, okay? So this significant life event is going to help you to move on, and you're going to move on, and it's going to make you stronger and more powerful to move on, and it's going to lead to change in your life. So it's time now that things, as they're improving here, things are improving for you, Aries. You're going to be able to spread your wings and fly again. You're going to be able to who you want to be. I mean, the Hermit talked about that in the beginning of the month, about you know, getting into your mind and getting into your headspace and thinking about where it is I want to go and what I want to do now. So I see this as a freeing up of being held back and held down, and that you are going to be able now to spread your wings and fly and do those things that you've been wanting to do, that you've been held back from doing. At the end of the third week, Aries, you've been given an Earth card, and this is the Four of Earth. And this is all about money. This is all about some of you spending too much money as fast as it comes in, or you've had to pour money out, and your resources are getting depleted, and you're starting to notice that you're feeling kind of down about that. So now it's time for you to take a look at the whole picture and then figure out how you're going to recoup those resources now that you're free again, to be able to spread your wings and fly and do what it is you want and you're capable and talented and gifted to do. Now, the other meaning of that card, when, you know, money comes in the window and flies out the door as fast as it enters, is that you give 150% of your time to others. And you're that kind of a person. You never say no, and you're always there for your friends and your family. But there will come a time when you're going to resent that. And your time is very precious. So you need to know you're worth it. Say to them, it's okay. Right now I can't do this. It's okay to say no. You matter, because you're going to deplete yourself, and you're going to wear yourself down, and you're going to resent it. Now, there's those that go to work, and they come home and they bank their money. And they go to work and they come home and they bank their money. And wouldn't it be great if we could all do that? But in between there, you need to have fun. You need to know you're worthy of, you know, a few little luxuries for you. And also it shows me that some of you are isolating yourself and hermetizing yourself, and people are wondering, where is this beautiful person that I was spending time with? I miss their company, and you need to get out, live your life, and enjoy it. The final week, Aries, the beginning of the fourth week, the final week, you've been given the moon. And the moon is always, you know, people look at the moon card as mysterious and secrets going on in the background and so on. But the moon is a great, big, bright beacon of light, and it's so humongous, and it lights up so much below it when it shines. And you need to know that no matter how dark things have been for some of you up to now, that moon is going to come out and light your way again. Follow that light. You know, we talk about the sunshine all the time, but at night the moon is a beautiful beacon of light. So often things happen to us, you know, where, you know, we get into that spot in our life where we feel down and we feel we're being attacked, and we feel that the darkness is overtaking us. But please know that moon is there to teach you to follow that light. You are that light. So I do see some of you are tapping into your own intuitive gifts, and some of you are quite insightful and quite gifted psychics yourself. So follow that light. Take in that energy from that moon. Now, this is not to say, excuse me, this is not to say that there may be some events going on in the background. And it is the card that often speaks of secrets, things going on that you need to be made aware of. So get your feelers out there, Aries, and find out what's going on in behind the scenes, okay? But I don't want you to let fear lead you on your path, because fear is what holds us back. Let go of the fear, look for that light like this big, beautiful moon is, and follow that light. In the middle of the fourth week of November, you've been given another Earth card, Aries, and it's the Eight of Earth. And this talks to me about you finally reaping in the benefits of all the hard work you've been putting into some situation in your life right now. It could be a project, it could be, it just could be anything in your life right now that you've been working on that was extremely important, that you were focused on. And know that you're going to reap the benefits of that skilled work. I do see that some of you have had to think about learning something new, something that wasn't normal for you to be doing, and you've had to work very hard on it. Some of you I do see will be actually going back to school to take a new form of skill, a new topic, a new subject. You're wanting to expand your horizons when it comes to your employment and your profession. And your career. So some of you will be learning all there is to know about a topic, but know that by doing this, you're going to be given, you're going to be reaping in the abundance and the benefits because of it, and you're going to be noticed for your skilled work. the very end of the month of November, Aries, you've been given a water card, and this, my friend, is the 8 of water. And this tells me that some of you have the desire to move on. Some of you may be wanting to leave a relationship. Some of you may be wanting to leave a friendship. Some sort of relationship that you've been involved in. And you're searching for something more meaningful in your life. Know that as with the Hermit card at the beginning of the month, this is you again going back into your headspace and thinking about where is it I want to go, what is it I want to do, and you're now going to be realizing that life is short and you want to expand it. You want to grow with people. You don't want to stay stuck in a situation that isn't allowing you that expansion and that growth and your happiness and your joy and your peace. So I do see that some of you will be looking into leaving a situation and leaving in it that involves a relationship because you feel like you've been, suppressed, almost like you're suffocated. You need to surface for air. So I see that is happening now. Some of you are thinking about that, and you're going to be able to do that. It will help. It'll help you expand your spiritual and your emotional growth by doing this. And I wish you well, Aries, because it's the only way you're going to free yourself and find your peace is to move on. And sometimes we have to leave relationships behind or friendships behind, and it isn't easy, but you have to do what's right for you, Aries. So with that, I do see that you're going to be able to do that. Some of you are going to do this, some of you. I see this happening. This doesn't apply to every Aries out there, but I do see some Aries are going to be leaving a situation that is involved around a relationship to move on and free up themselves for peace and happiness. Now, the clarifying card for this whole reading is the Oracle card, Answers from the Angels, and look what you got, Aries. You got abundance. So we've had these cards coming up about your family life and and about money in your life. I mean, we've had these cards coming up here, skilled work. All of these cards, a lot of these cards here in this reading for November, Aries, have had to do with things turning around and improving. Yeah, there's been some difficult times for some of you in the past, and it's led up to November now. So I do see this was all experiences that have brought you to where you are, and now you're going to move on now and make yourself happy. The abundance card is all about that. It's all about you moving on and doing what it is to bring that in. So know that the universe and the divine sources that be have known this, and they're there with their hand on your back, and they're there. They've got it covered. So this is your message, my friend, for the month of November. I hope you have a great remainder to today and a wonderful month of November to look forward to, Aries. I'll see you again in December. Much love and many blessings.